Hey, Peter Holtz, CPA here with the final installment of my ABCs of the new tax law. It is the letter Z, and Z is for zebra. Z is for zoo. And I guess what I want to talk about here real quickly is that, we've talked about a lot of different provisions in the new tax law, and certainly zebra works because there's black and white, okay, black and white stripes. There is areas where you can see positive and see negative and kind of the whole opposite thing in the new tax law. But overwhelmingly, the new tax law is designed to be better for business, okay, and allow businesses to invest more in their business. I just see so many provisions here that are just reducing tax rates. They're increasing depreciation rates in Section 179, and it's all geared around in reinvesting in business. Even the deemed repatriation tax of 15.5%. What they did in the new tax law said if those corporations don't bring their dollars back, they're going to be taxed anyway. So bring your dollars back. And they're going to tax them at 15%, or they can bring the dollars back and reinvest in the United States and get taxed at 8%. So if you're a business, and I think this is one of the reasons why Apple decided to say, hey, we're bringing 200,000 or 20,000 jobs back to the U.S., whatever they said. I don't remember if it was. I think it was 20,000. And reinvesting billions into U.S. facilities. Why do you think they did that? You think it's because they want to pick up that additional 7%? Of course it is, because they want to pick up the additional 7%. That's how corporate America works. And the stock market took a huge increase because the profits from any business have increased because their profits are net profits after tax. Profits increased because the tax rates decreased. Okay, it's pretty simple. Everything's pointing to a very, very good year this year. The whole black and white of the tax code is, if you were itemizing, you lose some itemized deduction, but your standard deduction doubles, and it's like the way this all plays out from a judgment perspective is overall, positive. I think we're seeing some implications for this in the fourth quarter a little bit of last year, and I think we're going to see it moving forward. I don't have a lot of people who are, most of my clients that are small business owners are like, how do I get more people? Okay. They feel like there's a labor shortage. We certainly feel like there's a housing shortage, especially in particular in Northern California, in the Bay Area, and you see that overall with realtors having not enough inventory to sell. You got to take a step back and figure out what this means, okay? Labor shortages, housing shortages tend to lead to increased prices and increased production, because when prices go up, people do more to try to produce more to earn the revenue from those new increased prices. So at the same time, inflation is not really out of control at this point in time, and the Federal Reserve doesn't see the need to really raise interest rates to calm the economy down and put a negative damper on inflation. So, ABCs, all the way to Z, A to Z, I see a lot of positives here, way more positives than I see negatives. And I think it's an opportunity for all of you. If you are small business owners looking to really profit from your passion, now's the time. And really now more than any other time, I think, in our recent history, I would say in the last decade or so. The economy is going to grow to expand, naturally going to grow to expand the holes that exist in the economy today. Housing is going to be huge. If you can develop new houses, new residences, that's going to be big. And as housing goes, you put people to work, they buy more stuff. You can just look at any new area where they're building homes, and every single homeowner that goes in there is going to want to put in a new yard, is going to put in a pool, is going to want to do what they need to do to make their lives comfortable. And anybody that buys a new house from that homeowner that sold their old house is going to want to make improvements. So To sum it up, I think we're in a real positive track, and I guess I could say really Z is for Zoom, because we're going to zoom into a very positive future. Peter Holtz, CPA. It's about more money in your pocket.